Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome, I'm so glad to have you with me here today. This mess that I have in front of me is my haul from Scrapbook Expo in Puyallup, Washington. And these events happen throughout the US. The booths change a little bit by location, so I'll try and tell you which booths I made my purchases at. Last year I bought a lot of stuff at a booth, I think the name was Nicole Peterson. That booth wasn't in Puyallup this year, so just to give you an idea, they change a little. First, let me show you a few things just to clear them out of the way. When we went and checked in, they gave us a bag from the Wandering Planners. It's kind of a peachy pink, to put all your treasures in. I had brought my Ranger bag, which is a little bigger, so I was all set. Then they asked me if I was new or if I was returning, and I said, I'm returning. And they gave you a pin that said Stamp and Scrapbook Expo 2019. Kind of cute. I like pins, and it was fun because it had the year on it. So I liked that one. Then let's get into the stuff that I bought. I would say, based on the garage sale and all of the big hauls that I've had lately, it's safe to say I didn't need anything, right? Okay, but there were a couple of things I was really excited to go and get. So I'll talk to you about what those were and whether I was successful. I bought 3 of these things. They are, do you need them out of the package? You might. I bought them at the Stamp On It booth. And I thought they were 3 for $5, but they rang up $1.99 each. So maybe I got my signs mixed up, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. These are very narrow strips. This one was copper. It was the only one left that was a whole package of those. And we were there Friday morning. So I don't know if you could actually shop the booths Thursday, but part of the reason that we went Friday was for selection instead of Saturday. Then I got a silver one. It has some straight strips and some others. These are just really, really tiny accents to add to cards. And then white, because so many of my papers have white in them. And these are just tiny, tiny, narrow. They add a little bit of interest to almost anything. I definitely would have liked to have gotten some gold ones and to get way more straight ones, just because they go with everything. So that was something I was looking for. Then last year, which I don't remember, you guys, if I made a haul video last year, but we went last year and had a good time. Last year, I hit the Stamplistic booth, and I wasn't really familiar with them, I don't think, before last year. Stamps are made in America. They have a lot of different styles, very neat, big rubber stamps. The one I got last year is bigger. And sorry, I should have opened more of the packages. What I like about these stamps is I'm not much for coloring, but these allow you to, with their gorgeous detailed patterns, if you want, you can stamp this out and color it with colored pencils, or you can use markers, or you can emboss it and then wash over it with the variety of inks, paints, and whatever we have. They turn out beautiful. There's probably some examples on my Instagram. I know I've used one of these on an art journal page. I may or may not have posted it, but Stamplistic, they're red rubber stamps. You can put this on a block, or you can just use the edge of it around the art journal, however you want to do it. But this one's a little smaller than the one I got last year, and I think that might be better for cards. More of an A2 card size than the other one. I was super excited. This is $12.65. Not the best deal ever, but I don't care. I'm in love with these, and it's a fun splurge. Also, it's a little shocking for me because in Oregon, we don't pay sales tax. So when I go to these events and the totals start ringing up, I'm a little shocked because there's like 10% markup on everything, right? And I guess for many of you, it's that way, but you should come shop in my state. Then these aren't in the order necessarily that we went. I'm just I got a lot of stuff at Queen & Company, so I'm trying to clear out the small stuff. From the booth called Scrap That, these were 3 for $5. These, I think, actually were 3 for $5. And they're the kind of gems, I think all 3 of them are, where they're connected, but you can cut them apart. These are very inexpensive gems, but if you want to do a lot of cards and have big volume, and if you're hooked on blue like I am, You guys are going to die when you see how much bling I have. And remember, I still have all that garage sale bling. It's a lot. But anyway, I mean, this is a really big pack, right? This is a great value. I don't know if it says on here how many are in it, but it is a value pack. It says that right on it. And I think those are fun. Bling is one of those things where if you go to Michael's and buy it, it can add up pretty fast. Okay, I got some 6x6 pads. I know, you're shocked. I got these at Crazy Creations. They had only authentic 12. They had 12 by 12, one 8 by 8. I don't know how much it was, but I already have that one. And then their 6x6s were 3 for $10. So I got Flawless, which you may or may not have seen before. It kind of is vintagey, kind of a vintage glam type thing. Double-sided, of course. A lot of pink and gray and black and roses in it. And some soap packaging, not really cut aparts, just nice background. And this paper I love. And then here's some cut aparts. Love of beauty is taste. The creation of beauty is art. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Classy is when you have a lot to say but remain silent in front of fools. She needed a hero, so that's what she became. I'm not a one in a million kind of girl. I'm a once in a lifetime kind of woman. There's one more. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'll always get up after I fall, and whether I run, walk, or have to crawl, I'll set my goals and achieve them all. That's a neat one too. So those are some cut aparts, then this black and white, and then it probably repeats. Yes. So it repeats here. The interesting thing about this is I've talked about it before, how there's different thicknesses or qualities of paper, and it might be different style depending on what you like. This pad, this pink one, is the more textured paper. It's the thicker, you can feel it, and it has more of a texture. These were on the same racks, remember. This one is the same thing, but in blue, okay? I think it might be fun to mix and match these. I don't know, maybe I'll just give the pink one away. I'm not sure what my plan is yet, but I wanted 3, and these were my 3 favorites. But then this blue one is slick. So it is the lower quality paper like you would pick up at Tuesday morning or that kind of thing. I'm not unhappy with it. I still would have bought it if I realized it was that way. I just did not notice it one single bit. It hadn't dawned on me. You guys might be laughing. I can't remember if I bought this before, but I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. I don't recall seeing it in 6x6. So my guess is I didn't buy it before. I think I may own this piece of paper right here. So maybe I've bought like 2 pieces, but I'm excited to have the 6x6. And then the last one I got is red, white, and blue, and it's called Liberty. And this one might be a little tricky because it has that Americana vintage thing, so there's no white. So I've talked about that before in making cards. It's a little harder for matching things and choosing my card bases. I think I have some cream colored card bases and perhaps some gray right now. There's some cut aparts. So my preference is usually a bit more white, but I liked it. So it came home with me. 3 for $10. Come on. Clearly there are some giveaways coming up here in the future. I just need to figure out what's going to go in them. Put something together so that you guys can start entering. Okay, then that brings us to Queen & Company. I would say Queen & Company is maybe one of my really long-term favorite brands. I was excited to go to their booth. They were on my list for definitely see today. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this washi before. This is the skinniest washi that I own. It is tiny, beautiful. It goes with everything. You'll notice it is almost out. I naively assumed that I would be able to walk into the Queen & Company booth today and buy some. They didn't have any in their booth, but they told me they don't call it washi tape. They call it something else, maybe racing stripe or pinstripe or something like that. So I'm going to go on their website and look. But this is my washi tape. I once posted on Instagram a complete mess in my craft room, and I had to stop and clean it because I lost my favorite washi. This was it. I know, that's funny. Out of all the washi I have, but that's my favorite. So sadly, I wasn't able to obtain any of that. The only class that I registered for, and Andy.Mess took it with me, and we had 2 other friends there too, but they just used the time to shop, was we did the trunk show, See and Shop from Queen & Company. So in this class, we made 2 cards, we got a bunch of product, we got to look at everything, and then we got a $25 gift certificate to the booth. Of course, I forgot about tax, and I'm a Queen & Company fan, so I went in the morning and bought some stuff just because I wanted to make sure that I got certain items and they didn't run out later in the afternoon. In the booth, first and foremost, I want to tell you that I got to meet Christy Marcotte. She was in the booth making cards. I got to chat with her. If you don't know who Christy Marcotte is, you're probably not as much of a card making freak as I am. She has an amazing YouTube channel, Christy with a K. I'll link to it down below. She makes like 20 or 30 cards out of 6x6 pads all the time, like it's perfectly normal, and people just sit down and do that. And she makes it look easy, and she does it tidy. So it's amazing. Like, I'm happy if I get 20 and the room isn't destroyed. But anyway, it was super fun to talk to her. I got to meet her, and I got a picture with her and posted it on my Instagram. You can find me at Craftin' Relaxin' on Instagram. No G's. In the class, we got this adorable little basket, and you guys know how I feel about pink. So this will definitely be in my giveaway because I won't appreciate it as much as some of you will. It is a darling little shopping basket, and it has the Queen & Company logo right here and pink handles on it. So super cute. If you're not a Queen & Company fanatic like me, you could probably pop that off, and then you just have this cute little basket. Cute little pink basket. Then in the class they gave us, you could also, this is an early arrival show thing, I think, that you could buy in the booth, but we got it in class too. Stars, hearts, flowers, confetti in all shapes in green and pink, and then little red sparkle jewels. Look at those. If you're not familiar with Queen & Company, they are like shaker card, bling, all things amazing and beautiful, and I love their stuff. I mean, they've been around for quite a while. You know, a lot of companies didn't make it through the recession, but these guys have been around a long time. In their booth, I got 6x6 flirty florals. They sell amazing shaker card kits. So there is a kit that you can get this paper in, but I just wanted the paper. I have a confession to make. I think today was the first time I ever made a shaker card. I've been making cards forever, and I'm just generally not into shaker cards. Even the Queen & Company fun kits, I don't know. They've never spoken to me. But I've been thinking about making one, and I knew it would happen in this class. This one's not fully assembled, as you can see, but look how cute it is with their adorable confetti in the different shapes. Super cute. This isn't glued down, and then this goes on here, and then you can use whichever one of those you prefer and jazz it up. There's string, twine, all the stuff came in the kit to do it. Super fun. Okay, so back to flirty florals. We know I didn't need this, but I mean, come on. Has a great stripe, polka dots. This floral with the pink gingham on the back. See, they repeat right in order, which I think is a little more convenient when you're trying to get to know a pad. Stripes and the blue flowers on the back. This one with the gray and the teal and the pink back. Stripes. Is that a stripe? Maybe it's a chevron. Polka dots on the back. And then green leaves with the floral. I mean, it's just too cute. I saw this one in the morning and I was like, oh yeah, we're going to get that later. Then, okay, Christy Marcotte was playing with cards and different stuff, and I saw this in their class also, and she demoed this for me, and I was like, yeah, grab me some blue off the wall. This is, there are tons of foil products out there. I am not an experienced foil person. I don't know a lot about them. This is the kind where you can stick the sticker on it, rub it down really well, pull it off, and it'll be on there. It doesn't require heat, doesn't require anything fancy. That means that I could take this tiny tape and run a stripe or a border and then rub foil across it, rub it really well, pull it off, and it would be a beautiful blue stripe. It also means that if you're making a shaker card or some kind of thing and you have the foam mount with the sticky and you put the blue on it and rub it really good and then peel it off, you could have blue all around the edge where there's adhesive. It still has the cover on it right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I mean, that's my color, right? I mean, look at my shirt. Oh, it doesn't look very good on camera. It looks better in person, trust me. Okay, then I got blue flowers at the Queen & Company booth. These are, I'm going to open them so you can see them. They're stitched. They have stitched edges. There are a lot of flowers out there, and some look better than others. These have like a texture edge to them, which I thought was really lovely. It didn't just look like some of the flat, boring ones that I've seen. So I decided I better have those. Those might be really fun for some of those 4th of July papers, the new Bella Boulevard stuff that I got. I think I'll just set those down over there by that right now. And that Pebbles stuff. Now let's talk about bling. Oh, the one other thing I actually got it as a door prize in my class, but it was on my list to buy. This is, Queen & Company calls it self-adhesive foam sheets. This is the neutral pack. I believe it's either $4.99 or $5.99. Then they have a glitter pack that has more paper in it and costs $1 more. These are neutral colors, and what they were showing them with, let me give you an example. You know how I use dies with layers? To have these sentiment dies and cut out like gray foam or silver foam to give it more depth and texture and layer them up. What they were talking about, and I haven't tested it yet, we can test it another time if you want, just comment below, is that they cut so nice, like butter. That's what they were talking about. So you'll get beautiful die cuts. You won't have to fight with the paper. The adhesive's already on them. Quite honestly, I thought these were a pretty good price too for what I'm going to use them for. I mean, this big sheet is going to last me a long time. Okay. I don't know if they're 8.5 by 11 or if they're something different, but they're big. Let's see. 11 3/4 by 8 1/4 kind of. It's a little bit weird size, but it is big. Okay, then let's talk about bling. Everybody has their thing, right? I mean, maybe some of you guys buy all the fanciest markers. Clearly, I buy bling and paper. Look at all of this. I'll take a bunch of these. I should have taken them out before, sorry. Out of the packages so you can see them. Queen & Company doesn't just do your basic jewels. They do a variety of different products and different sizes in the rainbow. So what I have here is some things that I chose in a variety of products. So let me show you. I better tell you what they are before I mix up all the packages. They have a bunch of things called Frosties, and they're somewhere between pearls and bling. See how they're frosted? They're not totally clear, and they have a bit of color to them. I don't have anything like this, I don't think, and I thought they were pretty fun. So I got Frosties in a couple colors, I think. I got them in all of these colors. I like these. I think they'll go great on just about anything, and I think you could use them like winter, spring, whenever. The other thing they have, and I think these might come in 2 sizes, but it looks like I only purchased 1 size, is Goosebumps. These are iridescent Goosebumps in clear. Both of these are clear. And then this one is blue. And you can see the difference. They're very sparkly, and they have a tiny bit of texture to them. There you go. See how they have those tiny little like crystal texture things? So I got Goosebumps, I got pink ones, clear ones, blue ones, clearly enough to share. Okay, I may have gotten confused on the blue, but you know how I feel about blue. These iridescent bubbles I have purchased before, and I really liked them. I got them in a couple different colors before. So today I got purple, pink, and 2 blues that are exactly the same. And you can see they are smooth, but they have some iridescence. So what that does is they go with more stuff. They're not just a solid pink or a solid purple. Then I got the blue bubbles. They're pretty much kind of what they sound like. They're just shiny blue, beautiful things. And I don't know what they call these. They're just clear. They're just bubbles. And orange because something about the quantity. I needed one more, so I grabbed orange just because I didn't have any. Stars. In the stars, I like these because there's frosted ones and there's like bright, shiny rhinestone ones. Then these are new this year. Some of these products are new. There's a lot of different selections. I only have represented here about 4 of their products. They probably have 10 different types of bling on sheets like this that you can buy, not just boring rhinestones, all different tiny flowers, all kinds of different stuff. And then for their shaker cards, like stuff like this, they have an amazing selection. They have all sorts of flowers and different stuff. If you're not familiar with this brand, you probably want to check their website. Okay, look at these. These are new this year. These are called spirals. They're kind of big, but they're kind of cool. They're like a pinwheel spirally kind of thing, and they have some texture and iridescence. These are, I would call them blurple, like blue purple, and then these are a little more blue green. They call them purple and blue. I called them gotta have them both, couldn't decide. I think that is it. You never know, there might be something in another bag or another pocket, but all in all, had a great day. Got to meet Christy Marcotte, saw all kinds of neat stuff. I think for somebody who really didn't need anything, I don't know, I may have held it together. You may watch this video and think she lost her mind, look at all that bling. Just think, well, that's gonna be an amazing giveaway for us. So I'm gonna work on a giveaway tomorrow. We're crafting and relaxing all day. So I should be able to make some cards and figure out what I'm going to do for my next giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. Please be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and ring that bell over on the right so you get notified when I post a new video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.